Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Welcome to this new update on Ondo. It was needed that we do an update because we have reached the price target. All right. Yesterday we had already broken above 1.05 right here. I think yesterday morning, I think the price was around 1.07 here, and we just secured a breakout. In general, the RWA narrative was rallying, right? So the real world assets narrative was rallying, and Ondo itself was also gaining a ton of momentum, which is, by the way, still the case. So it might not come as a surprise, but right now I can't be anything but bullish on Ondo. What you see, or at least what we have seen in the last 2 days after the approval of the ETF, is that a lot of these RWA narrative cryptos. So then I'm talking about Ondo, but then I'm also talking about Link, that was relatively bullish for some time. And they're not performing that well anymore today, except for Ondo. Ondo today is still performing relatively well, I would say. But something like RSR also gained some momentum, and we should definitely mention Token as well. So yeah, I think the ETF approval and just in general the easier access for institutions to Ethereum is very bullish for real world assets as well, because right now the main chain where that's based is Ethereum, all right? And sometimes narratives just rally, all right? There's not always an amazing reason for it, but I do think that's the reason. So that caused the bullish breakout right here. And now the main question for Ondo is that, like I said, I have to be bullish on Ondo, all right? Because there's no indication, or there's no sign yet, I think, that, first of all, the narrative slows down. And apart from that, Ondo is also still very bullish. Like the main price target we had was right here between 1.21 and 1.25. Right, that's a mix of a psychological resistance level and a technical level. And what we're seeing so far is that we, since touching that level the first time, which was like 7 hours ago, we have lost some momentum. But overall, or every time we hit the level, positions were closed. But net, it's still going up. Right, momentum is still going up here. There's some spot selling here, which I don't like. But if you look at the CVD, look, there's definitely some shorts being opened right here, and it's going to be hard to break through this level. But there's no indication right now that we will not break through 1.25. All right, I still find it hard to tell you that we're going to break above that level, so I will not tell you that we will. But you should know that 1.25 is the level to break. All right. So if we are able to get some sort of an hour 4 close above that, that's great. And that's enough confirmation to assume we're going up to 1.35 and 1.4. I would say that's the next relatively small resistance level. So you should be prepared for this. But I just cannot tell you that we're going to break above 1.25 here. Or that's, I think it's most likely, but it's also very difficult. All right, 1.25, we haven't hit that. That's still a strong psychological resistance level. Bitcoin is also at resistance. So it's going to be tough to break above that. It's most likely we will, but it's not that guaranteed that I would tell you to buy it right now. I would really wait for that confirmation if you want to buy in at these levels. Because what could also happen, and that's something I cannot really predict because it depends very much on the position holders. What could happen is that once we hit 1.25, that the open interest starts to fall down a lot. And if a lot of positions are being closed there, then I don't think we'll break above that in the weekend. And then if the open interest drops down after hitting that level, we'll just drop back down towards this level at 1.1 and 1.05. And we'll still be bullish. I still think Ondo will be bullish, but then we'll consolidate first before making this move. So that's what I think you need to know. All right. In general, be careful. I would say we're still bullish. I would say it's still most likely we will get that breakout, but wait for confirmation. I think that's it's more conservative. It's more safe. You might miss out on some profits compared to taking a trade here, but I think that's best. All right. So that's what I think you need to know. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.